this is just a situation where I just don't know if he's reading the field, what he's seeing here. He's got Bourne wide open at the top of the screen, right out of his break, and he comes off quick. He doesn't even really look to him. It's almost like he's predetermined that he's going to Kittle across.
I didn't see that. And if you look at it right here, you see cover 3. He's got an in-breaking route against outside leverage. He's going to be open. Ooh, and if you can just hold the ball and not throw it right now, you'll get it. And there's no pressure. That's such, I didn't see that, Jack.
Yeah, it's just a little thing there that he could have, and he does that. He does this a lot. He does this a little bit later in the game.
Right. This is a predetermined read. He sees Kittle as the first read, and I don't know, he wants to throw, but it seems to me against this look, if you have an in-breaking route against cover 3, give it a chance. No?
Yeah. Yep.
It's going to win.
He knows that he's got Kittle open, and he should know right now that safety is going to have to be the one that's going to come down and get him.
Which means this guy's going to be open. Yeah. Oh, man.
Open up Debo right behind him.
Good eye, Jack. Yeah. No, that's Bourne, I think. I have Debo's over here.
You're right. You're right. It is Bourne.
It's amazing how many routes Debo runs behind the line of scrimmage, Jack. It's amazing. Yeah.
They really utilize him right now. They're really using him as a running back in a lot of ways, like you talked about.
I love the Ricky Waters comparison. That's brilliant. Because any wide receiver I compare him to Percy Harvin, but he's not Percy Harvin. He's built like a running back, looks like a running back, plays like a running back. Things were going really well up until this point. Do you want to do all 20? Do you want to do all 22 or end zone?
Let's do both. Really quick. From here once, because
all right.
And Romo mentions this in the game film, but really what's happening here is this is all about pressure. Forcing him to do what we talked about last week, where last week I kind of mentioned how he has a tendency, he's shying away from hits now, bailing out on the throw. And on this one, you really see him do it. As he's throwing the ball, you almost see him like gather himself as he's getting ready to throw the ball. He's a stutter step almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, so what's going to happen is 90 stunts to the inside, and Brunskill's just a little late, but he gets there, and you can see he's already bracing for the hit and backing out, which compromises his accuracy.
Yep, and that's why the ball sails on him, because he's not set. He's not driving that ball into Kittle.
Yeah, there's no mechanics happening here. This is just flicking a ball, being an athlete. This is the thing about Jimmy Garoppolo is, for a guy who wins 3/4 of his games, he puts some stuff on film that you don't always see from NFL quarterbacks. This is terrible mechanics.
Yeah.
This is what you would think of, like you'd see like from a guy like Brian Hoyer, or someone who's taken a lot of hits and is a little mentally broken. And I wouldn't put Jimmy in that category, but God, this is just bad film.
It doesn't get any worse than this one throw right here, really. And this is what we talked about, last week when you and I were doing the breakdown a little bit too, was the looping and things that the Dolphins did against this team. And that's exactly what Belichick did. The Niners did a little bit better job of picking it up. You give them just enough time, but this is just a really bad play.
Now, one more thing I noticed, he may not have had time, although he did panic a little bit. Again, watch Ayuk. Top of your screen. You see this a lot when you watch the Niners film. He's open. He's open a lot running deep routes down the left sideline, and he never even gets looks, and he's starting to kind of get frustrated. I'd be frustrated too. He's open, and if you were playing with a guy like Russell Wilson, he might be the rookie of the year.
No, I understand on this one. Though, I don't think is one where he's open at all, just because of the way that the guys come in. And
fair enough.
I think this is a good decision. He's going to get in a way. He's getting, if it was any better than Kittle, I might not say that, because they're waiting for him to come across on this one.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's the right decision. But all I'm saying is, when you watch, you see this a lot.
Oh yeah,
and Garoppolo needs to find some opportunities to take those shots, because he's taken none of them so far. And I saw it in training camp. This guy just destroyed Jason Verrett deep down the sideline, and Verrett's playing well. So
anyway. Yeah, no, Garoppolo does not look for the ball down the field almost at all.
Ever.
On this one, he's got pressure coming off his left, which is making him move a little bit off of his spot. But he's got Samuel wide open.
He really does. I saw that too. And if he could hold it a little longer, he'd have this one, but he can't. Samuel is open. Let's see if he looks at him. I think he does. I think he comes off the read
really quick, but it's when he starts moving,
like now, and it's like it's over. Yeah, it's over for him right now. He's wide open. You can make that throw. Just stop, jump, and flip it over there.
If he had just kind of gathered himself a little bit, not rush. He kind of rushes himself here, and Debo's not, or
Bourne
isn't
open
on the top of the screen, because he's running right into defender.
This is a panic throw.
Exactly.
With no upside. He's not going to get this first down. Yeah.
No, he's going to.
2 guys can get this first down. Really, he's open too. 3 guys could get this first down. 1 guy can't, and it's Bourne. It's interesting.
Yeah, the blitz is what causes it, but he needs to be able to stop right there, and that ball should be coming out to his left.
Right, because yeah, I mean, it would be an athletic throw to stop, jump, and pop it over, but it doesn't take arm strength. It just takes a little bit of confidence, improv.
Yeah, and really all he has to do is take 2 steps right here.
Boom, boom, pop,
to the left. That's all he's got to
take
do.
the hit.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he's bracing. Yep. Ooh, and he takes the hit anyway.
Yeah.
God, I would hate to play quarterback. God, he gets smoked here. Look at this, full speed. Oh! And the thing, Jack, is it's so sterile in the press box, you can't hear it when the fans are there. But now when I'm at the games, every run, I'm like, oh my God, this sport should be illegal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But seriously, you can hear it. It's like a car crash.
Oh, every play. Yep. And this is a shot play. They're designing this route to go to Ayuk.
Yes. And the Patriots couldn't play it any worse.
No. And he's got a wide open pocket to throw this ball, and he
does.
At this point, if he had thrown this ball as bad as he had thrown the ball to Bourne against Arizona, it's actually a better pass than what he throws here.
True. He leads them out of bounds.
Yeah, he just throws this one up and too far to the right. It doesn't need to be over that far. I understand trying to get an outside shoulder, but this is just too much. And it's a duck.
It is a duck. Let's watch it let's start with the pocket. Yeah, that's good protection so far. That's great protection. Let's watch the throw.
He just
gets a little. Yep, you're right.
He doesn't really follow through. He doesn't even, his hand, doesn't even get down to his middle of his body as he throws the ball. He just kind of flicks it out there.
1, 2. The guy has to tap his feet to stay in bounds. If he had just thrown it up the numbers, that's a touchdown. And Jeff Wilson Jr. theoretically is still healthy, but he throws it way out here. But I want to see what you just said about the arm, how he doesn't bring it all the way down. That's interesting.
His right hand. He barely, all he's doing is flicking it.
That is so interesting. It's like I always compare him to a second baseman. If you watch a second baseman, they make all these pretty little flip throws without getting their body into it. And I always thought that was funny because I was a center fielder, and like you actually have to crow hop and get your whole body into those throws. And it's these pretty little dainty little throws. Like, dude, can you get your whole body into it? What is that? It's such a second baseman throw.
Well, and that's why the ball's fluttering, is because he's not following through, and so he's not really getting the full motion on the ball. So he's not really able to spin it because of the movement of his right arm. Yeah, so we're going to get a completion to Ayuk as he's rolling out. He comes off of this way too fast. He's got a touchdown on this throw, on this play. If you watch Debo running the corner route, at this point, he's turning his he's looking at him, and I don't know why he's not seeing this, but it's wide open.
Oh, let's watch his reaction too. God, I'd be pissed. Oh man. Again, no, okay. So he doesn't actually react. He should, but let's watch it. You know why he doesn't make this throw? Because of this guy. I'm not saying that's a good excuse, but Jimmy is constantly protecting himself. Whereas in 2017, before he got his contract, he wasn't. He would have thrown that ball to Debo. I think he would have.
If you watch this one from the
end zone,
you'll see that he comes off of him. He's looking there right now.
Yes,
and that's where he's engaged.
He decides he can't make that throw. Oof.
Yep, and he comes off of him, and he kind of looks at Kittle, and then he decides he's going to take the underneath route. I don't know if he even sees the defender out there, but it's just it's a
now. I mean, to be fair, it's 30-6. But yeah, this is a pattern that we see no matter what the score is.
Yeah.
Good call. Good eye. I didn't see that. Those were really you saw 2 big plays he left out on there. Tony Romo was talking about it during the plays. Like, look, they have 7 seconds left. That's important. They have 3 timeouts. Theoretically, you could throw a 15-yard pass, get to the a 20-yard pass, 15-yard pass, get to the 30, call a timeout, kick a field goal. Now, it didn't really matter because you're up big. But no. He takes a shot. And what I want to point out here is he looks right first to hold the safety. That's good. That looks good. He gets the ball, looks right, holds the safety, comes back left. He needs to throw the ball right now. I don't know what he's waiting for because he's going to lead the safety over there, just like the interception in Washington from last year. You're not going to get a touchdown here. You don't have to get a touchdown here. So, okay, the ball should come out now. It doesn't. He holds it. He hesitates. He stares at him. He stares at him. Again, he throws the deep ball off his back foot with his hip open, underthrows it, telegraphs it. And this doesn't hurt the Niners, but it's not a good throw. It's just not. It should have came out earlier. Should have come out now. I don't know why he's hesitating. I don't know why he's backing up, why he's opening his hip and throwing deep passes like that. He's just never going to be a proficient deep passer with those mechanics.
No, anytime he has to hold the ball at all in the pocket, he just breaks down completely mechanically.
Right. You would call him like a rhythm thrower, and once the rhythm's thrown off, he's thrown off.
Yeah, he does not sit in the pocket very well at all.